Well, there you have it. Canada has never been worse off. And while this guy's lost all confidence, refuses to step down. Ladies and gents, welcome back. Canada is in a precarious situation right now where the current government has zero confidence in their leadership, in their leader, and people are stepping down all over the place. And one person who refuses to do that is, well, Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada. We know that if there was an election tomorrow, there wouldn't be even the Liberals in power, but Justin Trudeau is, well, he's clinging on to things, and it's getting a little strange. And this got pointed out by comedian Ben Bankus just recently, as he was also commenting on the that crazy new symbol from the Lawyer Club. We can get into that later. In fact, there's a video, I'll put it up in the corner, that I talked about this, but here's what he had to say.
And this is Trudeau's new, out of nowhere, they have this new logo. I don't understand what's happening with this. Trudeau does this defiance, I'm staying in power speech, which is already super like out of touch and just crazy. And then he does this speech with this new Canadian logo that looks a little familiar. Where have I seen that before? Oh yeah. It's fucking communism. We learned this in political science at Queen's University when they were still allowed to teach kids about how to spot when a dictatorship is occurring. That was one of the classes I took at Queen's. Was, oh yeah, when he won't step down and people obviously want to have him step down. And this is Trudeau.
Well, and that's the question here. That's the question. And we look across Canada and things are getting worse and worse. Ryan Garrettson pointing out, this guy talking about reported crime map in the GTA. Looks like look at Mississauga and Brampton. He keeps saying Mississauga, but it only clearly includes Brampton. This is unbelievably bad. Our governments have ruined our country.
This is Mississauga, Ontario, the crime in the last 6 months. This is literally the crime capital of the GTA. Look at this madness. You can't even see the city. Look, I zoom in. This is just the last 6 months. Look at all the crime. Look at all the break and enters. Look what's happened to our country. Why is this not covered in the mainstream media, the gravity of this situation? Look, I just zoomed into one pocket. Look how many, this entire neighborhood has been victimized, terrorized, break and enters. Literally every single home almost in here has some sort of violent crime. Our federal government has failed our communities, our cities. I can't believe what I'm looking at.
Yeah, I can't believe what you're looking at either. I can't believe we're looking at it together. This is unbelievable, and this is where we're at. But if you look at polling, the polling is showing that we want another government. Canadians are sick of what's going on in Canada, and this is the reality of the situation. If there was an election tomorrow, the Conservatives would win by a massive majority. This is the will of the people, but why are we not going into this? This is one of those democracies where we could just, especially in the situation with a minority government, we could go into an election at any given time. Oh, wait, that's right. We're being held hostage.
So all options are on the table. What I'm focused on right now is saying he's got to go. We'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks.
You're talking about Canadians being concerned about affordability, but the most recent polls show that most of them want an election. So if you have the power to make that happen for Canadians, and you're acting in the best interest of Canadians, isn't that what they actually want?
Well, there's going to be an election this year, 2025.
Sure,
next
but
year.
October is the scheduled date. That's a long way off.
It could happen any time in 2025. We're in a minority government, so we'll keep all options open.
So wouldn't it say to me that what Canadians want is a chance to elect a new government? And you can make that happen. Listen, Peter Julian told CBC News that this could happen in the spring. But why wait? What are you waiting for?
Well, I'm not going to speculate on when it's going to happen. What I am committing to is that in this election, I want folks to know they have a real choice. Even though I know it's a big mountain to climb.
They have to get an election before they can
make a choice. There will be an election. There's going to be an election in 2025.
But why won't you commit to voting non-confidence?
There's going to be an election this year.
I know there's going to be an election. Canadians know it's coming in October. It could be sooner in the spring, but you're the one who can make that happen. So why not commit to making it happen?
It's going to happen. There's nothing we don't have to commit to anything. It's going to happen.
Well, why not make it happen sooner? So they come back on the 27th, a week after Trump is in office, the tariffs could be in place by January 21st. Don't Canadians deserve the right to choose a different government sooner rather than later?
Well, I'm going to look at what's in the best interest of Canadians. I'm not going to speculate on what that decision is now. I'm not going to speculate about what's going to happen months from now. When that happens, I'll make a decision.
But it's not speculation because you're the one who can tip the power in a non-confidence
Well, speculation about what's in the best interest of Canadians. 2 months from now.
They're saying an election is in our best
interest. But we don't know what's going to happen a month from now.
So this is Jagmeet Singh, the leader of the New Democrat Party, completely anti-democratic. He wants to make the decision for you. He doesn't want voters to be able to decide where the government goes in the future. Now, the header on there is quite fitting. NDP leader won't admit he's selling out Canadians to get his pension. This is what he's been waiting for. He's been waiting for his pension that's going to kick in February. So this is why most people are looking at it now and going, realistically, we're probably going to have an election in March. That's where it's going to go. I'd love to know what you have to think about this. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think on that. But moving forward, this is the Globe and Mail saying Trudeau holding talks with cabinet party leaders about whether to step down. Is that a reality? Well, Andrew Coyne quoting this article here on X saying chaos. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is holding discussions with cabinet ministers and senior party leaders about stepping down early in the new year, but close confidants have walked away with these conversations with starkly different conclusions about where he stands. One confidant spoke, just call each other comrades, man. I mean, this is at the end of the day, you're a bunch of commies. One comrade who spoke directly to Mr. Trudeau this week said Prime Minister believes he can no longer continue. However, a second source, another comrade, who also spoke to Mr. Trudeau, said the Prime Minister does not want to go and remains motivated to lead the Liberals. Wow. Mr. Trudeau is prepared to step aside on Monday, but was talked out of leaving, a third comrade said. These three sources said Mr. Trudeau is reflecting on his future, but will not decide whether to stay or leave until early in the new year. My sentiment on this one is he's not going to step aside. I don't think it's in his character. In fact, I hope he does not. I hope he does not step aside because I don't want to see the Liberals have any chance of getting any more seats in the next election. I'd love him to go down with the ship. We don't want to see him get on a lifeboat and sailing off into the sunset. No. Want to see him go down with the ship because this is exactly where it's going to go. And this is pointed out so beautifully by gov.exe is corrupt on X saying, watch, Justin Trudeau has decided he'd rather be publicly humiliated in March election than step down as the Liberal leader. The loss of the Liberal Party is about to experience will be so epic. Trudeau will probably have a mental breakdown live on TV. I am looking forward to seeing it.
There are big holes in the Prime Minister's inner circle. Since the summer, 9 cabinet ministers have stepped down or decided not to run again. But former Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland is staying in caucus after she quit cabinet before presenting the fall economic statement.
I, Dominic LeBlanc.
Freeland was replaced by Dominic LeBlanc.
Replaced by this guy. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Trudeau's former babysitter. Yeah, this is the nepotism that we have in this country. And I mean, what do you do but laugh? What do you do but laugh at the situation? This is the reality. And of course, we're in this nightmare and we're all pinching ourselves just trying to wake up. That's really at the end of the day. We're just trying to wake up. This can't be really happening. This is Canada. This is a country that's always been stable. It's always been normal. It's been, safe and crime-free, all of that stuff. No, it's no longer that. We no longer live in that Canada. This is the truth we need to wake up to, and we need to do something about it. Anyway, I'd love to hear what you have to say in the comments down below. Love to see you in the live chat this evening. Live streaming every Friday at 6:30 Pacific time, 9:30 Eastern. Come check it out. Come on, join us. We've been having a lot of fun in there, talking about all the news stories of the week and some that we couldn't get to. It's a busy thing. So come on, join us. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next one. Keep on trekking.